Now it's recording. Okay.
Take 3. Oh, man. Now I'm going to have an even harsher critique.
Good.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Ask away. What am I saying?
Alright. So what are some of your reactions?
Well, now that I've done everything else, let's go back to the beginning. Okay, reactions. I like it overall. Looks good. I like the graduate is bold. It kind of grabs your attention. Leadership conference tells you what it's about. Has all your information, you know, date, time, location. Tells you what it is. Tells you, you know, to sign up quickly. And stuff like that. Looks good.
So what do you think is like, if you were to just be like walking by this poster, what do you think would be like the first thing that you would notice about it?
First thing I would notice is definitely that it is for graduates. It kind of grabs your attention, especially if you are a graduate. You see it and you're like, oh, hey, that's me. What's it about? And then it talks about, you know, that leadership conference kind of stands out more. So it helps you know that it's, you know, something to do with after you graduate, how to be prepared, how to be a leader. As you read on, it kind of, you know, tells you more about what it is, the company that it's for, and where it's at. I think I said that already. Next.
So let's see. What do you think about like the grouping of everything?
I like the grouping. I like that those two, graduate and leadership conference, kind of grab your attention first. The date, time, and place definitely need to be together. I think it might be nice to have it a little bit spaced out more. But I like where it's at as far as, you know, the group of it. Having all the information together is nice. I feel like it's a little bit small. It might be helpful to have a little bit bigger. It's kind of like reading the fine print. And then having all of this stuff down here at the end. It's just kind of like the closing stuff of a flyer.
What do you think about like the white space or like the empty space on it?
The white space. Well, now that I've looked at it for a while, I think there's less room over here than there is over here. Just, you know, border stuff. But I feel like it looks pretty good. I do like that there is kind of a white border around it. I feel like if you did kind of make this bigger and these ones a little bit spaced out, it moves stuff down a little bit, which might help with the fact that you've got white space, a lot of white space here. Also making the logo for the company a little bigger might help kind of take up some of this empty space down below. But I like the spacing, I mean like the overall setup of it.
Do you think that it like contributes to the message, or like what do you think the message is from this flyer?
From what I can tell, it's just all about leadership, how to take the next step after you graduate, what to do. Obviously this company wants you to come and learn. So yeah, all about leadership, how to move on from school and graduate. Woohoo!
What do you think about the alignment?
The alignment is nice. I think it all works together. Looks good. I think I kind of talked on points of aligning stuff and spacing and maybe moving the picture down a little bit to stay in line with like your date and time and stuff. So there's still that space there. Yeah, looks good.
What do you think about the typography, like different fonts that we have going on there?
I like the font of the graduate and the leadership conference. As far as the font for the like information, I feel like it's kind of different in a way that it's a little bit weird maybe. Like it kind of looks like fine print that doesn't really catch your attention unless you really stop and stare at it and read it. But overall, I like it. I like that, you know, these ones kind of match. This is the only one that's kind of weird. And the date and time is different than everything else, but I feel like that kind of works. I think it might help with, you know, a little spacing. It'll make it look better.
So what do you think about like if I were to make the date, time, and place like a little bit smaller, and then I made the text below it like a little bit bigger? Like if I reduce the top by like 2 points and increase the bottom by like 2 points.
I think that might help, but I do like that the date, time, and place are kind of big because I feel like that's really important information that you need to get across. People know where they're going. So I would just have to see it that way to tell you if I liked it or not.
What do you think about like the repetition and rhythm? Do you feel like it's there, and what do you think it does for the flyer?
I feel like it has just enough repetition to let you know what it's about, so that by the time you get to the end of the flyer, you're not like, what did I just read? So it's got enough that you know that it's about leadership and communication, and it's not so much so that you're like, okay, I just read the same thing 3 times in the same sentence. So I feel like it flows pretty nicely.
What are some things that you think I could do differently?
Everything that I just said. So, kind of adjusting, like we were talking about, date and time, place, and this little information paragraph a little bit would probably help. And then maybe making the logo a little bit bigger. I'm not sure, that might help or not, just so you know more, like you can see the company that it's about. Those would be my suggestions.
Okay. And what do you think about, like, do you think all the parts are individual, or that they all contribute to the flyer as a whole?
I think they all contribute to a flyer as a whole. I feel like they will feel more connected with more unified, like, what's the word I want there? Font? What was the word? Typography?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. We use in the lingo. I feel like that might help it just a little bit to feel like it's all connected. But overall, I feel like it all works together well.
Awesome. Thanks.
You're welcome.